guys, so welcome back to my channel. It is back to school season, so what better video to do right now than a back to school makeup video. Of course, this is going to be a basic look because let's be honest, nobody wants to get up earlier than they have to in the morning. So you're not going to have a lot of time to do your makeup when we're back to school. It's just going to jump on in. I'm going to keep most of this to be drugstore or as affordable as I can because I know back to school time, you're buying everything else, you're buying clothes, shoes, your back to school supplies, everything. So we're going to keep it mostly affordable in drugstore. I say mostly, I have like 2 products that aren't drugstore, but we're going to make do. So let's jump on in. Of course, you're going to want to have your face nice and moisturized. I already do. But then you're going to go with a primer. This Maybelline Baby Skin is more or less a dupe for the Benefit Professionals. Or I would consider it more like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. You're going to want to just pat this in when you have large pores. Of course, you can skip this step if you aren't too concerned. But I'm going to do this for the sake. I'm going to try to keep this video pretty quick because like I said, you're not going to want to spend a lot of time in the morning getting ready. But you want it to last all day. So we're going to use the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. This I want to say is about $6. But you get a lot and you don't need a lot. Like literally, that's enough. That's just gonna make your foundation stick to your face, and it's gonna last all the longer. Let's move my hair back. I'm just in something I would normally wear to school, even though I am not in high school. I am in college, and I don't want to do my makeup in the morning either. So I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. You can use the Pro Glow if you are dry. This is just going to last all day for sure, and you won't have to worry about it at all. This is a Morphe brush, but you can get the Real Technique sponge. I would actually recommend you getting that. It's like $6 or $7. I know people really love it. I don't have it. If you have a beauty blender, you can use that. Just something that you can use to buff in your foundation. Because you are going to be wearing this all day, which is like 8+ hours, you're going to want to make sure you bring it down your neck in case it oxidizes. Because there's all different kinds of lighting at school. Usually it stinks. So you're just definitely going to want to make sure you blend it to your ears and down your neck so you don't have that line of demarcation. Next is concealer. This is the one thing that I did not skip on. I firmly believe in the Tarte Shape Tape. I have not found a drugstore concealer that lasts all day. The Maybelline one is pretty good, but I don't think it lasts all day long. And you really don't want to have like dark circles under your eyes even at the end of the day because it's just going to make you look more dead, especially if the rest of your face is evened out and under your eyes is just like purple. I would definitely splurge on this. Alrighty, now for under eye powder, we're just going to use the e.l.f. one. They have like an HD one and a small gold brush. Plus, this concealer is going to make you look more awake, which we are all about, especially on the first day of school. Next is your all over face powder from Rimmel Stay Matte. My fave. Use it all the time. I've gone through like 3 of these. This is just gonna really help you stay matte all day, especially after 8 hours. You're gonna start looking cakey. There's no helping it. Now, you don't have to bronze. Some people like to contour. And then some people that like just contour and don't use anything else. This is the other high-end thing that I did. It's the Hoola bronzer. You don't have to use a high-end one. Actually, I have a drugstore one. Hold on. I don't know how I forgot about this. I have the NYX HD Blush in Taupe. Technically it's a blush, but I use it as a bronzer or a contour shade. You can just lay it right in there and it works wonders, especially if you're pale like me. It's pretty pigmented, so you don't need too much, but it's nice and it blends out easily. We're gonna take the NYX HD blush, or the not HD blush, just NYX blush in Mocha. These blushes, they have a lot of shades, so you're pretty much going to find something that suits your skin tone. You don't need a lot. This is just gonna help you look a little bit more alive and less dead. Obviously, if you're looking more alive. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course. This is all subjective. Yeah, for highlighter, of course, you can skip any of these steps. It's just what I would do if I was going to class. We're going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals because I'm fair. They have a bunch of other shades. They just released 4 new ones and they had 2 before. So this one is something that can really be glowy if that's something you're looking for, or you can sheer it out. I don't find that it lasts incredibly long, but I mean, you can always touch up, I guess. Okay. For eyes, you already have concealer down as your primer pretty much, because we are staying budget friendly. And we're just gonna put a little bit of color in the crease. I recommend the ColourPop shadows. They're pretty inexpensive, maybe $5 a piece, and they have some pretty nice colors. I'm just gonna pop this shade here, which is Note to Self, in my crease, just to give me a little bit of dimension. You don't need to spend a lot of money to get some decent eyeshadows. L'Oreal has some nice shimmery ones, so does Milani. You really can't go wrong. They're cheap, and it's something that you could definitely wear every day. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Paper Tiger, which is a yellow, and just kind of give that a little bit more dimension. You obviously don't have to do this in the morning if you're just like getting ready for school. I just want to add a smidge more color. I'm not zoomed in at all. Make sure you blend it though. You don't want harsh lines. And then for all over the lid, I'm gonna take, what is this? Save it for later. Just gonna give me a little bit of color on the lid. And then I'm gonna take the, what is it called? Coastal Scents Paprika. It looks like this. These are like 99 cents a piece if you get them on sale, or $1.99 if you don't. So they're really inexpensive. I really like them actually. Just gonna deepen up that outer corner. You don't obviously have to do this, but your girl is. I like a little bit of dimension, and of course you can play out the colors. You don't have to use the same ones as me. You can use like a more taupey color in your crease. You can literally use that same shade that we contoured with in your crease, and then the highlighter all over your lid, and you'll be fine. I'm liking how this is looking, so I think we are going to just take a little bit of the highlighter and put it in your inner corner, because you really want to like look more awake, and that's just gonna help you brighten up a little bit. A little bit. And then for eyeliner, we're going to use the Maybelline Master Precise. Okay, one of my wings is way darker than the other. Thicker. That's a little bit better. Just a little. And then I'm going to recommend to you the Jordana Best Lost Extreme Mascara. It's not what I'm going to use today, but you should definitely check this out. It's $1.99 I think, or $2.99. It's amazing, but I don't have one open right now, and I have a lot of mascaras open, so I'm just going to use my Urban Decay Perversion. But it's pretty much, they're pretty similar. If anything, the Jordana just gives you more volume. But when you use the Jordana, you're going to want to open it like a day or two in advance, because it can be really wet. And of course you can curl your eyelashes, I just don't. And keep in mind, the thinner you do your eyeliner, the longer your lashes will look. No! I got it on my face. Oh, we gotta wait for it to dry. You can put stuff on your bottom, that's on your bottom lid, or bottom lid, like bottom lash line if you want. It's not something I'm going to do because I think you look more awake when you don't have a lot down there. If you do put something on there, I would recommend a shadow, because just putting like black liner or something in your waterline really makes your eyes look small. So that's definitely what I recommend. You don't really have to do anything to your brows if you don't want to, just to save time. I'm going to just comb through mine, and I find that that really helps. You can put a brow gel in there, or even like a clear mascara. But I'm not gonna like focus on filling mine or anything, because why would I? Okay, while that little speck is dry, I'll do lips. Something I recommend for school is to just take a lip liner and run it over your lips itself. It's gonna last a lot longer than just a lipstick would. I'm using a ColourPop one in the shade Birdie. And what I'm doing is completely filling in my lip. So that's what that looks like. Of course, you can be a little bit neater than me. So there's that. These are like $5 I think, and they have sales all the time. You can get all different kinds of shades. This is just a nice nude one that you can do. I would put a gloss over it. I have a ColourPop one. These are also $5. You can use whatever gloss you like. Or just leave it as the liner if you just like that matte look. But I find that the liner is just going to be more comfortable than a matte liquid lipstick, and it lasts a lot longer than just your average lipstick would. Is this dry yet? Pretty much. And lastly, you are going to want to set your face. I have an Urban Decay All Nighter. You can use any drugstore one. I just don't have any on hand. It's a key step in making your makeup last all day long. So this took me 16 minutes to film. Girl, that's with me talking. You can do it quicker than that. You be alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna fan this out to dry, and that is it. Take my hair. Get your hair looking good, or put it up in a bun or something, whatever you do. That is it, you guys. This is a pretty easy look for school. I think it definitely works, and you guys should definitely try something like this. Just something really basic and simple. You don't need to do anything too fancy. It's just really easy and really like livening up your look. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below if you like videos like this, or what other videos you want to see, because I'm all about doing what you guys want. So yeah, don't forget to hit that like on your way out and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!